from inside his own 15, looking for room. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Direct snap. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first.
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 10, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Irish.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Ball. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Final play of the quarter coming. Going to run it, it's Ball. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw it flag way. Throwing right. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
The Gators send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets it away from his own end zone. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is.
Hey, we gotta get this stop here, D.
Look, come here, baby. There he goes. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3's coming soon.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Setting up the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the thunder being shaken down on third down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Grab behind the line. It's hand. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. They just keep firing. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Irish generating heat from the linebacker position. Mike Stonebreaker, Manti Te'o type play.
And when you can get linebackers that can get after the quarterback, that can be a force on first, second, and third down, get in the quarterback's face, make his life heck. Really nice job by the linebacker there.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down, and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning it on. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
To the air. It's Flagway. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Here we go.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one, 3rd and long.
All right, let's get
Long
it.
drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field.
Set. You got 4. Left.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot.
All right, let's
nice
get it.
execution by this defense.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Red 50. Say hi.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working that left side now. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
691, Gator Sport.
One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Drag down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
And that's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Cobra.
To the air, it's Carr. Makes the grab. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, if you're going to win games, you've got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Quick strike complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Tries to throw. He's working against the clock. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half.
Rita. Ready, go.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for the score. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, I don't know if there was a lot of question with respect to who that ball was going to be going to. This quarterback knows who his best playmaker is, and on the final play of the first half, he was looking him up. It wasn't going to be easy, but they're able to execute, get on the same page, score the touchdown, and they've got the lead.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Back has it. Crosses the 40. Oh, he found a space on the right. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Irish.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember,
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Double. Red 29.
Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hansen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been...
He's got it. 1st down and more. Touchdown, Gator. And they had 6 more to go with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
In your face.
Okay.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Dropping back is Carr. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's got it in space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Yankee blue.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Cut.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick up on the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. He's got the tight end. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Black 24.
Defense just has not had an answer for this tight end. We knew he was athletic coming into this one, and they've lined him up all over the field, but the defense has not been able to cover him. He's now got over 150 receiving yards.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short.
Go.
Looking for the base. It's low. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last
Ready
play.
up.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Igloo. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick up with the pass. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. He's going for the goal line. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
They have the lead in a 2-possession game and oddly lining up for an onside kick. He got a hand on it before it traveled 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Make it happen. Break. Black 14.
Leaves it with the running back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
All right, let's
And the
get it.
Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Flagway. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's going to take off.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect, and protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break down, and at least try to put your offense in good positions. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but now he makes this decision a little more
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Grabs a touchdown, saving tackle at the 17.
Ready?
The Gators will have it 1st and 10.
Blue 22.
Looking for a gap. It's ball. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Ready?
They go right back to it. What powerful running just driving the pile forward for everything
Let's go.
he could
Break.
get. He'll be just a
Single,
few inches
single.
short. They'd love to
Black
pick up this
18.
third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
Ready? Break.
Down by
Single,
multiple
single.
possessions, you can't come up
White
empty
53.
on this drive.
White.
They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And after failing to get that fourth down,
Okay,
it
ready?
is basically desperation point now. Their defense has to come up with a quick takeaway or at least get a fast 3 and out to give themselves a chance to crawl back into this one.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Ready?
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured,
Here we go.
they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
Ready? Break.
This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can
Here we
just
go.
about salt this game away. Fires to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, and that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big
Ready?
plays.
Set.
Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got.
Trumpet. Trumpet.
Direct snap. Look out, he's got room. Smashes through the tackle. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that
On the
wildcat, and
ready?
they give up a big play. We thought we'd see a little
Here we go, here we
wildcat
go.
formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Running into the open space. The wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
On the
So
set.
they come to the line, and the wildcat going to give them a different look. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Turning on the jet. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown.